Hi campers, it is I, Ladaz. Well, um, this one's going to be a little bit different from my usual um, video because I want to do things for people who struggle at this time of year. And whilst it's all very nice, everyone going Merry Christmas, hope you have a wonderful time, blah 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 blah, there are a lot of people who struggle and don't feel very Christmassy at this time of year. And I know this very well because I've struggled for many years because there have been bad memories at this time of year. And it's only through having my own kids that I've started to feel anywhere near any Christmassy, and it's still very, very difficult because you have that juxtaposition between something that was incredibly painful and everybody running around being merry and jolly. So I just wanted to acknowledge everyone that does struggle at this time of year, whether it be them not celebrating Christmas through whatever belief, or that this time of year just brings back very, very painful times to them and memories that they don't really want, and they just don't feel Christmassy. I'm sorry, I've still got a bit of a chest infection. So for all of you who celebrate and love this time of year, I wish you all the very best. But for those that don't, you're in my thoughts, because it can be a very, very difficult time. I know there are several YouTubers out there that do struggle and have been through a lot of things this year that this Christmas will be particularly hard for them. I'm not going to go into names and everything else. I'd just like to thank everyone that used skegnesspond supplies this year. That's been very heartening to see the support that that's received. I'd like to thank the people that are there on the end of the phone, the WhatsApp groups, the Telegram groups, the people that I feel I can have a bit of a rant at and get it out of my system. I'm not the easiest, most pliable guy to get along with, but I have got a few people out there that I consider to be friends. I'm not going to shout everybody out. You know who you are. I don't need to name names. Although I'm going to name one name. DT Koi, Dave. You've brought your channel back. Well done, man. Well done. No, seriously. I'm probably one of the first people to give him a shout out, actually, since he has brought it back. But yeah, DT Koi is back. So fair play, Dave. Look forward to seeing your videos. Now we get on to something else. I'm not going to make a big drawn out thing about it. Last night, Bowling Reefers Live, some head clashing went on. And although I went onto that with the thoughts of letting bygones be bygones, again, physical threats were aired live on YouTube. It's not something I'm going to tolerate, and I'm not going to give any more time to it. If you want to see what happened, Bowling Reefers Live from last night, it's about 3.5 hours in, and you'll see what happened for yourselves. But I'm not going to give any more time to it, and I'm not going to acknowledge anything the man does. Again, I've tried for months to not acknowledge it. I thought I'd give it the benefit of the doubt, and was proved to be wrong. And I hate being wrong, so I don't intend to be wrong again. So that's that chapter closed, as far as I'm concerned. Anyone else? You know, I am what I am. It is what it is. I really don't bear grudges as such, but I do call a spade, and if that isn't something you like, then sorry if that offends, but if I think you're being a bit of a wally, I'll tell you you're being a bit of a wally. Simple as. As many people have told me, they think I'm a bit of a wally. But that is that. So anyway, Christmas Eve, that cold snap, blimey, wasn't that brutal? Wasn't that cold snap brutal? I ended up with the holding pond absolutely freezing up, pumping all the water out, 3 inches thick of ice, and fortunately didn't lose a fish, but it was a little bit scary and it caught a lot of people out. I've never seen anything like it, not for many years. So to anyone that has been struck by it and losing fish, my heart goes out to you. I've lost a few of the smaller fish in the fry tank, but that's to be expected with young fish and very cold temperatures. But most of them have pulled through, and that's part of fish keeping, unfortunately. Hopefully next year, if I can get the fry house sorted out, that won't be an issue, but we'll see if I can get that done. It all depends on what happens with the old shoulders and how the surgery goes. So, from my house to your house, if you think I'm a cock, don't really care. I still wish you the best of the season. If you don't do this time of year, I wish you the very best in what you do, and that's genuine from the heart. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not very good at things like this. I'm better at the ranty stuff, but you know, the sentiment is there. If you're struggling, keep your chin up. Things don't necessarily get better, but they do get a little bit easier, and you learn to handle them a little bit better. And on that note, I'm going to disappear and maybe have a Jack Daniels tonight, and I'm going to leave you with a little bit of sneak footage of when I nearly lost all the fish to the ice. See you later, guys. Ciao. Have a good one. Fuckity fuck. The filter fucking froze up last night. Fortunately, they've still got a little bit of water. I'm just hoping that the rest of them are okay. But I have a problem. The hose pipe that does this pond is a solid block of ice. So, yeah, I'm off to go and get a hose pipe, try and get some water in here. Oh, and people saying that they have ice on their ponds. Well, that's a good 3 inches thick. So that was a very quick trip off to Screwfix for a new hose pipe. So I've at least got one that isn't frozen. And the fish, as you can see, are all okay. I've actually seen all of them. I've seen the sturgeon, the orf, and all of the koi. So they all seem to have survived. There's another one down there. But yeah, that was almost a crisis. Almost. So yeah, it only needed to last another day or two without freezing over, and it would have been alright. But it must have got blinking cold last night then. Must have got very cold. Because, I mean, that ice has just pulled all the netting, pulled all the clips off, just pulled it all into the pond. So anyway, crisis averted. Ah, just kidding. You thought I'd forgotten, didn't you? Yeah, like an elephant this. I've got to do a giveaway, haven't I? the 500 subscribers. Let me have a think on that and come back to you. Right, so I've had a little think and got myself a brew. Thank you, Lee, for the mug. Turned up the other day. What a fantastic little gesture from Mr. Hadfield. So, yeah, what to do for a giveaway? 500 subs. Now, I could do the usual, I'll give away a pond bomb, I'll give away a test kit or something like that. That kind of railroads people into what they get. And I'd rather give someone something that they want. So, first thing people seem to want, the Skeggy Pond mug is back. So we have the mugs are back. Oh, I know some people have asked me about these and said, can I have one? Yes, you can, but I've got memory like a sieve. I can remember a couple of people, but I'd rather make it nice and fair. So, to get a Skeggy Pond mug, drop me an email to skegnesspond at hotmail.com. Sorry about that, I've still got this bloody chest infection. skegnesspond at hotmail.com. Put in the subject line mug. Put your name, your address, your postcode into the body of the message, yeah, and I'll get a mug off to you. Now, I haven't got an unlimited supply of them, and I haven't got an unlimited supply of money in the bank account to pay for them. So, I have got a few. I will do this for the first 10 people to email me, and that gives me a little bit of a buffer in case some of my friends and associates haven't seen this and don't get an email in time. But it will be first 10 people to email me, skegnesspond at hotmail.com, name, address, postcode, mug in the subject line. Okay, that's how you get a Skeggy Pond mug. As for the giveaway, there will be a mug, Skeggy Pond mug. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an option. So in the comments, you have to pick which one you want. It will either be a £50 voucher to use at skegnessponsuppliers.com. Now, that's not just everything on the website. If you want something that's not on the website, contact me. We'll work something out. We'll find out what it is that you want. We'll see if I can get it. And then whatever the price of that is, we'll knock you 50 quid off. Or you can have a big bag, the big bag, not the little bag, the big bag of JPD Shogun. Because yes, I've actually got some in stock. So in the comments, it's either Shogun or voucher, whichever one you want. Now it's up to you guys. I will draw this on the 2nd of January, just to give everyone a chance to get through seeing family and everything else and getting everything together. I think the 1st of January, a lot of people are probably nursing hangovers, so we'll do it on the 2nd of January. How does that sound? Okay, so voucher or Shogun in the comments, and then we'll draw it on the 2nd of January. Ciao guys.